Okay, so for full disclosure, I did not realise that it was International Bat Appreciation Day, so this video is going to be very, very hastily put together. But I would really like to show you some of my favourite bat-themed things and tell you a little bit about bats. So first off, we have this absolutely gorgeous pin badge here. I got this from an RSPB shop and I love it and I wear it all the time. Second, this thing. Look at this. How amazing is that? So, this was from my friend Gabby. She gave me it when we were working in Mexico together and I adore it. I wear it literally all the time. Okay, let's go over here and look at some of this stuff. So I got this little collection of bat books out. So this one is a super new book from my good friend James Shipman. Fantastic for any British bat worker. It's got some really good detailed photos and just, yeah, it's like a must-have if you want to learn how to ID British bats. Love that. Okay, moving hastily on. This one's just a generally good intro book. It's not very thick. It's by the RSPB. And I especially like the intro section, where it just kind of gives you a brief overview of bats, because I think sometimes we get really hung up on the in-depth things about bats, but it's real nice to know like where they come from and how they've evolved to be bats, basically. So that's that one. Bat roosting trees. As a bat tree climber myself, this is like been so useful to me. Bit of a chunkier book, this one, quite thick. And if I just go to the start of it, it's got all of these amazing pictures of like different bats that were found roosting in trees. Like, look at this guy here. I think maybe a noctule. And this one, how would you see that with an endoscope? But yeah, it's super cool seeing what different features people have found bats in and actually putting like words to the feature as well, rather than just saying, yeah, that hole in a tree. So yeah, definitely recommend, super good book. They also have Bat Roosting Rocks, but I lent it to a friend and she hasn't given me it back. But yeah, very good books, both of them. Then, British bat calls. There's actually a couple of British bat call books, but this one I think is the best general all-rounder. So if, like me, you have a bat detector, it's super useful to compare what you're seeing on the detector to these calls, because, for example, a pipistrelle social call can sound really low and look a little bit like a noctule call. This book helps me figure that out. And yeah, definitely a good book if you're doing things like bat surveys. Okay, less technical. Look at this! Isn't this amazing? I also got this in Mexico. That's the Spanish word for bat, murcielago. And, okay, gets better. Not only is this a fantastic eucalyptus-smelling beeswax candle,